Okay, let's see. I think everything's fine. Hello there. That's a bit...
There's still lots of work that needs to be done, Doctor. We can't afford to have you resting.
Yeah, that was... okay, that's the optimal, I would say... volume. Alright, hello, welcome to the stream, everyone. Today we are finally gonna be finishing, and yes, we are finally, it took us 4 separate streams, but we're finally gonna be finishing the Dungeon Meshi collab event, complete with the story and all. And it would be the first event.
From now on, my blade is yours.
But it would be the first event that I fully read on stream. And I mean, on my own as well.
I'm Lava, a caster. Here to join you simply because I'm bored and want something to do.
But yes! The next stream is, well... the next stream is just gonna be, you know... I don't think I have to explain that. Yeah, the next stream is gonna be the EX stages. Like, doing as much as I can for the EX stages. And that's what the next stream is gonna be. Nice. But yeah, so what ended up happening was that I woke up a bit late today. That's why we don't really have, let's just say... yeah, that's why it's a bit later than normal. As well as it being... what's it called? Yeah, as well as me not having done my dailies, so I will be doing the dailies here.
I want to rest for a
Max
bit.
trust reached?
Your camp is so warm.
Who reached max trust? Oh, Stereo did. Alright, that's great. And now for anyone else, it's just gonna be... let me see. Let's go by level. I mean, by trust, yes, but... Narantuya, I already have here somewhere. I'll put on Lappy. Why not? Yeah, that's nice. And when Kara reaches 100%, I can then switch things up. That'd be great. Let's see here. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I already did this. Texas. Let's just slap on in Texas then.
Mi sembra di aver visto un'ombra rossa.
I switched you out. Why are you still speaking? I guess Arknights is weird like that sometimes. Alright.
Let's
Well,
take a breather.
I can't wait for the button where I just have to click one
I
button
hope
to
I can
replace
get a
all
nice
the operators.
big bathtub.
Because that's gonna be great.
Steward, what should I do next? Excuse me. May I come in?
よし。シルチャックにここの地図を作ってもらおう。
Yeah, I don't think I need to do much of anything else. Yep, no. Okay. You.
雑誌の最新号をいつでも買えるなら住むところなんてどうだっていいんだよ。I wonder if the people at Rhodes Island are nice.
It's okay. I'll be fine by myself.
And let me just accelerate it. Yes.
Resources received. Resources received.
And as you can see, I have gotten all the money from the event. That's why I almost have 1 million. And I'm not touching those because I have a bad habit of upgrading whoever I like. Then I'm like, I don't actually have the materials to like promote them. And I'd like to save up quite a bit of money so I can do all that.
Welcome home, Doctor.
As I have the materials, you know, on hand. And that's why. What happened? Did I reach higher trust with you? I did. Nice. Letter from home. Operator records. Amazing. Now, the last daily thing to do is just to visit a bunch of friends, and we should be good to go. We should be good to finally get to the thing, the main part of the stream, you know, which is I'm sure it's gonna take quite a bit of time as well. I should be prepared for hopping off a little later than usual, let's just say. But yeah, it's been... Okay, so if I cut off the first 2 minutes of the stream, it usually takes me around 8 minutes to get everything in place, like do the Arknights dailies. That's not a lot. Yeah, that's acceptable. Sure, that's acceptable. Oh yeah, when someone comes in the stream, I'll actually, what's it called? I will actually tell you all a fun fact. Because this stream is like a teeny bit special. Let's just say. Okay, now I gotta buy everything in the store. And you may have noticed that yes, I do sound a bit more energetic than before. Well, the reason is, let's just say it. Yeah, the reason's actually pretty simple. I just, let's just say, woke up a bit later than usual, you know, so quite a bit later than usual, so I'm not really a bit tired, you know. And yes, I just ate my meal just before the stream, that's why you can hear that. But anyways, we are finally going to be starting Healthy Snacks DT7. Finally getting to the main point of the stream with around almost 10 minutes of yapping. And 10 minutes of just doing dailies and talking to, well, supposedly the people that were watching in the WOD. But yeah, anyways, let's finally continue. But before that, let's see. Huh. Okay, why are there fairies just randomly laying on the ground? Let me see. Okay, no leader, but 3 different types of elite enemies. And only 2 normal ones. I don't like the sound of this, let me be honest. Is this in Saigon? I'm assuming this is going to be in Saigon. Healthy snacks. And we're going to have a bunch of drones. Yeah, I can already see that. But let's start off with the practice ticket as always. You gotta remember, that's the best thing to do here. Okay, of course I'm gonna take Elysian and nah, he's not really doing much. So Gravel, Mountain, Lappy, Cerium, Linar, Silence, Perfume, Cutter, and Bria. I mean, instead of Cutter, I can do Indigo. Indigo would be good. Or maybe Click, if I feel like it. But, You know what? Let's try Otage, because I just haven't tried her. Yeah, I just haven't tried her yet. I should probably do. That's why. Right. This is a respectable squad. Let's go ahead. Go on ahead with it. Okay, we are already starting off with the explosions. What's going on? Why are we being chased by all these magic items? Who sent them after us? Oh, those are the drones, okay. My sword can't reach them. They're not like the other monsters we have fought before. Marcel, use your magic already. I got caught in the blast. They can use both explosive and freezing magic and target them with precision. These things sure are something. They're too quick. I can't aim like this. Yeah, we are being hunted down by the drones, aren't we? Let me guess. What do we do then? We'll run. Oh, we run. Okay. I'll use my magic to counter theirs. Try to get out of their range. Yeah, I don't think we can do much here. Looks like there's a village that way. These things flew in over from there though, so I don't think we're going to see any friendly faces. Marcel, look out! I figured out their flight patterns. Leave us alone already! The bombs are sent flying by Marcel's magic, heading right back to the drones that fired them. Hey, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I don't like those drones. I personally don't like those drones as enemies. They're pretty easy to bait, yeah, but still. I just have the slightest bit of dislike for those drones, let's just say. Hoist by their own petard. Is that how you pronounce it? Hoist by their own petard. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. They rattle and shake as they fall to the ground. With a massive boom, the buildings are set ablaze, and the ringing of the blast is closely followed by the shouting of the villagers. After the explosion comes the falling magic items. Which careen into a few unlucky souls. So I'm guessing that means they collided. They hit somebody. Marcel can't help but tighten her grip on her staff. I think we made them really mad, Laios. Sentry, Marcel, sometimes we just have to grit our teeth and get fighting. A shame. We still haven't found anything about Rhodes Island. Can you I'm assuming we're not really gonna get much of a, what's it called, preface as to what happened. Pioneer A? Where is this? By golly, the catastrophe didn't ruin none of our cornfields. Don't get licked by the sandstorm neither. I've been worried sick for days over this. If the fields are gone, we'd nothing to eat. We'd have nothing to eat or sell past summertime. How about you start up the drones then, boss? Other places might have been as lucky. Mind. Other places might have been as lucky. If they see we're still spick and span, we're gonna have a problem with thieves and looters. Oh, go on then. Just remember to switch them to patrol mode to attack mode. Just remember to switch them from patrol mode to attack mode. Oh, they unfortunately got caught in another misunderstanding, because it were surveillance drones, I'm assuming, for the crops there. I mean here, and now. Okay, I see. Alright then. Yeah, they got caught in the attack mode. Alright, remember to let that Rhodes Island fella in. He's meant to be stopping by after the catastrophe. Oh, a catastrophe's coming in? You got it, boss. Eh? That ain't right. Why is the drone relay all... The drones ain't responding? Signals... Boss! The catastrophe hit the drone relay. The drones, they're out of control. Alright, don't lose your cool. Turn that relay off first. I can't. It ain't shutting down. Gosh dang diggity darn it. Figure it out yourself. I'm not paying you to sit around and do nothing. Oh, you smashed it? The Iridium circuits, the mainline board. Rhodes Island field operator? Hey, what's going on here? Not gonna welcome me in? No, you're a sight for sore eyes. I remember you. You're Ryan, the guy with the little hammer. Come help us out. The drones are out of control. And that's so? Alright, hang back a bit. I'll go take a look for you. What? Who was that? Is someone really here to take our crops? Screw those bastards. Okay. So the catastrophe hit the drones and now they're out of control. Hey, this is Ryan with a new entry for the mission log. First, bringing back Chiobe. The mission's proving a bit harder than anticipated. Our intel says this is the last place the kid showed up, but actually finding her is not so simple. I like this Ryan guy. Then I've got to play a visit to the cornhole. See how they're doing after the catastrophe. Hopes everything's alright there. Another explosion. What was that? Is there a dust-up going on in the frontier? The Iridium circuits, the mainline board. I don't see anyone from outside the village. Seems like they've got some kind of internal issues. Oh, so this is like a bit of a preface even before he came into the picture. Gotcha. Guess I better find out what's going on. These guys aren't the friendliest bunch. Hey, what's going on here? Not gonna welcome me in? No, you're a sight for sore eyes. I remember you. You're Ryan, the guy with the little hammer. Come help us out. The drones are out of control. Phew, okay, it's just some out of control drones. If there really was fighting out here, I'd be done for. Well, I guess you're in for a bit of a surprise, buddy. That's so? Alright, hang back a bit. I'll go take a look for you. Another timely explosion. Damn it. There really are other pioneers here to pick a fight. What? Who is that? Is someone really here to take our crops? Screw those bastards. This can't be good. If I get Rhodes Island involvement in a frontier issue, we'll be in trouble. Let's get these guys to safety first, and hopefully that'll calm things down. And he's gonna be hit with even more complications. I can already tell. Hey, don't be rash, buddy. You don't know how many people are out there. We best hunker down for now. Frick that. I saw 4 of them earlier. Go for the 2 shorties first. Let's get them. Oh, shit. Hey, wait. Eh? Only 4 of them? What kind of gang is this? Ah, okay, so this is where all the misunderstandings come into play, gotcha. 2 groups? Be careful, they've got weapons and more of those magic items Marcel can't do anything about. Just stay calm. Calm? I am done being calm. My hair's all messed up thanks to that explosion. Ruined my braid. I really liked it, you know. You're more concerned about the braid? USOB... What? What did he say? USOBs think you can mess with me? You sick freaks think you can just bomb my barn? No, stop. Let's talk it out like civilized folk. The drones are still flying around like crazy. Do you really want to pick a fight now? Shove it. You think I'm scared of my own drones? What good is talking going to do when it's them who tagged us out of nowhere? Shut it, lady. You're the one who blew up my barn. You guys got a death with... And then the drones come in. They're attacking. Take cover. Well, yeah, they're the ones controlling the magic items. None of these pain in the butt are listening to me. Look, fighting out in the wild's just going to draw in who knows what. Let's all calm down and talk things out, okay? As though in response to his earnest plea, all of a sudden, the ground begins to rumble. That is never a good sign during these intense situations, let's just say. Could it be another catastrophe? The thought flights through the mind of some, but is immediately dispelled by what comes next. The freak are those? A tidal wave of gloom pincers. They're called gloom pincers? A tidal wave of gloom pincers seems to have had enough of the drones dropping bombs in the skies above their heads. They raised their pincers in formation and marched towards the gaggle of people. Swarm of monsters! Run! We can't handle that many with just the 4 of us. But there's nowhere to run. You're surrounded. Let's just back off for now. Yeah, where are you going? Who's that? I'll hammer you into... It's you, punks? We can't run, boss. The gloom pincers got us hemmed in. Everyone, please listen to me. We'll deal with them together, alright? Oh, frick. And don't forget the drones. Ah, man, everywhere the freaking Dungeon Meshi squad goes, there's always a handful of misunderstandings to go around. Damn. They just never catch a break, do they? I mean, except for the time skips, but like still.
Ragazze, probabilmente dopo non ricorderò neppure le vostre facce. Iniziamo.
Man, that kind of surprised me because I was like, who the heck is speaking Italian all of a sudden? Then I remembered I switched Lapland's way to Italian. Oh, when HP is under 50%, we'll eat the shiny berry it carries to recover HP. I see, so where are you gonna come up from, buddy? I don't have much of a clue. Oh, see, okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, alright. Should I? Let me see. I probably should, right? Yeah.
Illusion and intimidation are my tactics too.
Alright.
Dags att välja vårt byte.
This should be enough. Now let's get a healer in there. Okay.
So this is a battlefield. I am your shadow.
I've got an idea. Enough dreaming. Only nightmares come with me. Get out of my home!
Okay, this should be nice. And now she got stunned. Perfect. Let me just do this.
Like the old days? No.
Yeah, I know that's a bit of a hazard, but like still. Don't care at the moment. Maybe I should have cared, but nah, I'm fine. What is that when added to the pot after serving all our lives? 100% max HP. Okay, sure. Sure. Let's start cooking. Why not? Let's start cooking. 100% max HP is quite a bit, actually, now that I think about it. Anyways, Utage, what do you do? Immediately loses 50% of turn. Okay, attack and deals arts damage. Okay, she's a redeploy, and she's a heli drop for dealing with the tanky enemies. Gotcha. No, wait.
This won't hurt your eyes.
Well, that's not good. Let's just put that in there. Yeah, let's just put that in there real quick.
Solidify. Relax.
Anyways.
I'll always help you. What? You think you're...
I'll pin you to your shadow.
It took quite a bit to actually get him to listen, I'd say. Okay. Yeah, this one becomes pretty easy.
Gather up, my rats.
And let's do another one. Why not? And another one, actually. Because that should be fine enough.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
And another one.
This won't hurt your eyes.
Nice. Now, because of all the chaos going
Just
on here,
who are you weaklings going to stop like?
Put you down. Then you can also try putting some people. Oh, that's gonna be great. Absolutely amazing, actually. Let's just hope all these people are actually dying and nobody goes through. Or else it's not gonna be good.
I've swallowed up the sun.
Alright, that was pretty easy. Why? Well, it just was pretty easy. I'll do the same thing later. Sure. Mission accomplished. Yeah, having like multitude of E2 operators really helps. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed? And finding the right tile for a typhoon as well helps. Alright, let's see.
All operators must maintain strict discipline.
主の名を掲げこの旗の下へ集えこんなセリフを一度言ってみたかったんだこれ以上は進ませません信号は即戦即決どこに向かいウォーミングアップはここまでだ
When it comes near, then I'll
Illusion
come to
and
it.
intimidation Intimidation are my tactics too.
Dags att välja vårt byte.
Now's the time.
Relax. I'll
Well,
always
not right
help
now,
you out.
but like in a bit. Should be the time to deploy.
I won't be afraid. Gather up, my rats.
Okay, let me see.
What do you know that nature should not be
Som sen som kids!
What? You think you're a better robber than me?
Deploy, yeah.
Just like the old days.
Deploy, yeah. Fully heals himself. Yeah, that's always a fun one. For sure it is. Oh, he's always... Okay, that guy's always gonna take something or the other. Yeah, fair enough. It should be the last one I need to do. Then, of course.
I'm fully prepared, that sigh. Still haunts my mind.
Okay, now it's deploying the target.
いただきます。その泣き顔結構可愛いじゃない。
Hey, nice. Now, while that is busy, yeah, that's nice. Then we can actually
What do you fear?
pin you to your shadow?
pop these skills off, and she gets hit by the stun, both sides.
Awesome.
I am your shadow.
Yeah, let's just cook it. Why not? Break it if you don't get anything.
How very tiring.
Dovrei fare molto di meglio.
Okay. I'll just go do another one. Why not? Okay. Yeah, that was a bit too close for comfort, let's just say.
I've got an idea.
A
What?
bit too
You
close for
think you're a
comfort,
better
yes.
robber than me?
This will be over soon.
Alright, that was nice. And I don't think I need to do anything else now. Too much of anything else, at least. Very nice. That went way smoother. Now, it's just gonna be to deal with the boss stage later on. Okay, now we have fought together. At least we can understand. Like, these guys are not the ones attacking us with the drones. I think the misunderstanding should be cleared up now, right? I mean, I would hope so. Is it over? Did we manage to take care of them all? I'm beat. Not bad, girlie. You've got quite a few tricks up your sleeve. I'm sure I'm a big fan of casters. Oh, God, good. They aren't as fastidious. What? Huh? What did he say? Anyways, Hello, Ethan. Welcome to the stream. Yes, it's the final part. Finally, it took us so long to get here, but we're finally here. Ah, it's gonna be epic. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. How you doing today? What you did in Arknights? Did you do your dailies? I mean, I don't think I need to ask, but still. And as you can see, we are doing the collab part. Oh good, they aren't as what? I'm gonna actually have to look up the pronunciation, hold up. Doing fine. Just did the usual farming and that's it. Understandable. Give me a few seconds, let me actually look it up how this word is pronounced. Fisticuffs. Is that how you pronounce it? Fisticuffs. Okay, fisticuffs. Okay. Is the act of fighting or boxing with bare hands. Alright, gotcha. They aren't at fisticuffs any longer. Good. As long as everyone's fine. Now come on, let's go. I'm in a good mood today. You can have a taste of some of my corn. Boss, you... Wait, corn. The laughter dies on the pioneer's lips as he raises his weapon at the team of 4. Guess he remembered. Then here I was thinking we could bury the hatchet. Marcel raises her staff, strands of her hair rippling with magic. Don't tell me. What? Are we back at this already? Really? You were all battle buddies earlier. Surely that's going to count for something, right? Not gonna lie, I like Ryan. I like this guy. Let's not go for magic right away, Marcel. We all tired out from dealing with those things. There's no benefit in starting up another fight. We'll count down from 3, lower our weapons, go back the way we came, and agree not to bother each other for the night. How about that? Bruh. About that. Look, this guy's plenty sincere, alright? He's still offering even after he got a bomb chucked at him. Why not think his offer over? Boys are tucked out too, boss. I don't think fighting will do us any good at neither. Okay, neither. Fine. You'll get out of each other's hair for the night. Start counting. Yes, good. 3, 2, 1. They just go their separate ways. Great. Now I can sleep soundly tonight. Oh my goodness. Are they out here? Oh my god, are they out here sleeping in the forest? But that's fair enough. What happened on this? Okay, nothing. That's just a visual bug on YouTube. I don't know why the settings menu was popped up randomly. Anyways. Alright, Marcel's is sleeping. Marcel? What happened? Nothing. Then why the frick did you wake her up? Laios? We were thinking of going to examine the bodies of those monsters earlier. And while we are at it, yeah, eat them. Yeah, that's the usual routine. I guessed it. Huh? I'm surprised that Marcel is still surprised. Like, this is usually how things end up. New monster? Alright, let's cook it and eat it. That's the entire identity of the Dungeon Meshi squad. I mean, especially Laios and Senshi, I mean. Well, they look like crabs to me, so they might taste like mimics. The chewiness of mimics. The more you chew it, the better the flavor gets. Just don't use my lockpicks to scoop the meat out again. But they've got just the right shape for it. I don't think we want to do that. Bob's Gourmet Guide says they're edible. Apparently they're delicious, as long as you can get through the shell. Don't you want to have a taste? Absolutely not. Besides, if those villagers think we're sneaking back onto the battlefield for an ambush, we might get into another fight. Those magic items flying all over the place were a pain to deal with, and there's still plenty of them out there. Not to mention, I'm still tired as... Huh? Bruh. So they couldn't help themselves. Okay. I see. What? Huh? Pioneers at Elias's party? The pioneers freeze in the middle of the stuffing. Gloom pins her legs into their mouths. The only sound breaking the awkward silence is the crackling of the bonfire. Okay, now I see it. These guys are gonna bond over food. The sparks plick and plack amidst the flames. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Their pincers or limbs are stuffed full of flesh. No wonder they can support such heavy shells as well as crush those magic items. So you cut them open from the belly, then pull back their shell. I see now. Looks like you prepare these things the same way you do mimics. Then... Oh... That smells amazing! Wanna try some? What the hell is that face? Oh my goodness, what the fuck is that face? Oh my goodness, okay. Man, I love this collab. I love this collab. It just has these silly little moments and I love it. Man just became entirely stoic. No, I can't give in to temptation. And that failed because his stomach groans. Laios accepts the roasted meat, hesitates for a moment, then stuffs it into his mouth. Okay, maybe I put a little too much energy into that, but I don't know, that fits Laios. It's delicious! It's all in the technique. Want to taste? Well, she's not gonna deny it, is she? It really is chewy. And delicious too. Here, you guys have some as well. For me? Thanks. It's roasted just right, see, it hasn't lost any moisture. It even tastes just like mimics. Alright, just eat already. Keep your lips shut once you're done. I've got a reputation to keep. Not a word about tonight, you hear? And then he comes along. Well, Rhodes Island operator. How is it you can be at each other's throat during the day, but be eating roasted gloom pills together at night? Guess there wasn't any need for me to rush over. Just going for a midnight tinkle, don't mind me. Oh my goodness. Gosh darn it, come over here. You've given us meds. And I never forget a debt. I'll let you guys off this time. No, I can't. My barn. Why'd you guys blow up my barn? We didn't. It was your magic items that attacked us. And to counter the magic in self-defense. Magic items? You mean my drones? They went nuts. Aren't listening to me. Huh? But you still came out and attacked us. Because you were gonna steal our crops. You thought we were what? Alright, I heard enough. I get what happened now. This was all one big misunderstanding. If drones went amok and bombed them by accident, they thought you were attacking them, then you thought they were trying to take your stuff using the catastrophe as cover. One big misunderstanding. So, how about we all shake hands and let bygones be bygones? Salute to this guy. Respect to this guy. Brother is a fine Rhodes Island operative. He really showed him the power of friendship. And it was all just a misunderstanding. Let's just get along, alright? I think we need more Ryans in this world. Like, let's get along, guys. If everyone gets along, there'd be less fighting and less, arguing over stuff like that. And less hatred between specific groups. Just make up. No. Brother, why? Forget it. Wait, was that drone? I'm frozen. Steph, how about we take care of them first? So the drones still just went away. Okay. The drone really is busted. I took a couple of courses on equipment maintenance. Let me see if there's a way to fix it. Oh, don't tell. Hello. Welcome to the stream, Rango. How you doing? Welcome. As you can see, this is finally gonna be the final part to finish Dungeon Meshi, and then try the EX stages later. Well, there's actually gonna be one more stream after this, so, to do more EX stages and maybe 1 or 2 challenge stages if I feel like it, but yeah, that's gonna be about it. Then we will finally switch gears and actually not try another event, just straight up just do the chapter 6 of the story. But yeah, anyways. And well, since you two are here, my most loyal viewers, fun fact, this stream is actually the 100th video on this channel. I know, pretty crazy. So it's also kind of a bit special, not gonna lie. And yes, most of my previous videos, like most of the really cringy ones, have been privated. I think the only ones that I have public are like the ones where I started talking over stuff, doing commentary. Congrats, yeah. And how many years did that take? 4 years of really non-consistent uploads, doing videos. Like, if I explain my entire, how I got to this achievement or milestone, you could say, is I'd suddenly get really motivated and really do try to do this YouTube thing for 2 months, and then 8 months and a year of unmotivated and being unmotivated and just losing that drive, and I'm like, sure, I'll just do it whenever. Nah, I'll just do it another time. I can't do it right now. But yeah, we somehow crawled through the 100th video. I'm pretty proud of it, and I do think, and I'm sticking with Arknights. This is a very fun game. I'm streaming it every chance I get, and I'll stay relatively consistent with at least 3 streams a week, or 4. Streams count? Yep, they do. They do. For sure. But yes, anyways, enough of a backstory about Matrix. Let's actually continue on with this. Continue on with the story. Anyone understand Originium circuits enough to help me out? Everyone else handle the drones. Get them to use up their bombs. I can't get anything done while I'm getting peddled by them. Yeah, and then we'll draw them away. You all work quick, you hear? Is this the outside of the... Because this background image just reminds me of the outside of... what's it called? Outside of Chernobog. Because this is where the entire thing with Skull Shatterer and events in Chapter 3 took place. That's why... And a fun fact, this is actually my first... But I ended up doing my first Arknights stream. This was the background image that I used on that thumbnail. So I distinctly remember this. A war cry, let's just... They reused some funds. Yeah, understandable. I don't mind it, it's just... That's just how I get reminded of it. I'll forever remember that background image as the one I used in my first Arknights stream thumbnail. But anyways. Wallpaper. I mean, it's more of a background illustration is the proper term, I think. But yes. The background illustration. Yeah, that's the right term. As always, just saying image. Well, it is an image, but like more specifically, it's drawn, so you know, it's an illustration. Okay. The only thing I can do is help them remove the cover of this drone really quicker. Marcel, do you seriously have no way to handle those things? We can't ask Senshi to boil them all. I don't remember the word background. Yeah, I mean, it's an illustrated background, like, it's drawn over, so it's an illustration, and it's in the background, so it's a background illustration. Pretty self-explanatory. But, and I do think that's what it's called, unless I'm sorely mistaken, which I don't think I am. But anyways, enough yapping. I think I'm yapping a little too much on this stream. It's already about to be an hour, jeez. We can't ask Senshi to boil them over. You'd need to give me time to learn a whole new system of magic. 2 more magic items flying over. Their flight speeds follow a pattern, and so do their control routes. Each one carries a single bomb. Seems they fly away as soon as they drop it. Are they returning to their nest to replenish their stock? I can't think of anything on such short notice. Oh, both of them say simultaneously. I've got a plan. What happens to Senshi's voice? I've got a plan. By the way, in that background, it looks like there's a giant TV. I don't know what it really is. Giant TV. When these two get out of there, let me see, okay. What is it? I mean, it seems like an outpost with relay towers in between, like internet towers, the ones you'd find. Sorry, communication towers in the background. And those... Maybe that's the circuit box for another communication tower in the foreground. Like, much closer to the character. To our point of view. Because I don't really see a TV anywhere unless it's behind Senshi. You think these items use some magic or other to know who's an enemy? Well, they're not monsters. They don't have eyes, but since they can only throw a bomb once, they must have some way to tell friend from foe. In the previous one. Oh. Oh wait, I think I know what you mean. If we switch to that illustration later on, I think we can analyze it if we want, but yeah, there's something like it, like some sort of screen type thing. I do definitely think it's some sort of screen, but yeah. We'll just have to analyze it closely if you really want to theorize as to what it really is for a random background of all things. Right, lad. I noticed earlier that you didn't pay any attention to a dead gloom pincer. But then I saw a live one walk into one's range by accident. At first, no response, just like the dead one. But the moment the gloom pincer raised its pincers, it got a bomb thrown at it. Oh. So they detect hostility. The moment they sense it, they attack. Oh, I've got a way to make them use up their bombs then. What is it? I'll use a familiar to act as bait. A familiar? Nothing too complex. I just need something full of hostility. Okay, my speech is failing me. I just need something full of hostility. Finally said it correctly. I can use the gloom pincers from earlier. Give me some fruit from the forest to add in as well. Just pile them up while I think of what I want to make it look like. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you cutting your hair all of a sudden? Hair is full of magical power. It's a good resource to have on hand. Put flour, sugar, some butter in the pot. Now I just need a reference from real life. That's an interesting way to make a edible familiar. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, of course, he's the perfect familiar for these kinds of things. Let me guess. I know what I want to use as the model. Okay, she's chanting now. I mean, I don't really appreciate the flashbang, but oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, this event is really fun. This event is really fun. Is it done? What's it look like? Let me see. Laos, familiar version. Oh, just the fact that after seeing his face, all three of them are all three of these guys are just huddled together. They're like, yeah, I don't want to go near that thing. Oh, absolutely golden, absolutely golden. This event is very funny. Hey, isn't that me? Alright, time for a test run. Left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg. Moves feet to match Marcel's movements. Ah. Okay, now run. Good, let's get going. Oh, this is... Oh yeah, it is a TV there. It just straight up is a CTR TV, I think. I think that was the exact name of those types of TVs. I had them. We had them when I was like a small kid. That's what we. True? Yeah, you're not crazy. Congratulations, Sirango. You're not crazy. Oh my god. Oh my man. I just had a flood of memories because of this darn TV. Oh, as a kid, I used to watch all the old cartoon shows that you'd get on Cartoon Network and the like, Nickelodeon, and we had one local kids channel, like local to our country. We used to watch that as well as Disney XD. I don't remember if anyone else remembers that. From the perspective, it must be gigantic. I don't know. I think this... it's a bit in the background, so you can't really tell exactly how big it is, but if I think it's a normal-sized CDR TV... Was it called the CDR TV? I think it was, right? But... yeah, I think that the size checks out. But oh shit, I just got a flood of memories because of this. Oh, frick. Man, my favorite shows back then were like Courage the Cowardly Dog Show. Then there was... Oh man, I'm remembering even more shows now. Now I'm torn between continuing the stream and just yapping about my favorite childhood shows that I used to watch on that type of TV back when I was a kid. Oh, I remember Courage the Cowardly Dog Show, The Grim Dark Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Then there was Dexter's Lab. I think I saw a few episodes of that. Who else? Of course, the Ben 10, like everybody else would watch it. And then there was... I think I also watched like a few episodes of Adventure Time a bit later on. Then there was... Old school Cartoon Network was awesome. Man, absolutely, those were the times. I know. My go-to was Kids Next Door. I think I heard about that one, actually. You know what, guys? All of the What Watchers, you can skip to like 20 minutes earlier because I'm literally just having a flood of memories and I'm just gonna yap on for 20 minutes. So yeah, you've gotten a good time slot. Just skip this entire segment if you don't want to hear me yap and continue the story. But let me remind myself what Kids Next Door looked like. Store. Oh, this one! Oh, I do remember! Oh, shit! I never... Okay. Yeah, this show... I think I saw this... It used to come on our locality. I mean, in our country, this show used to stream on, like, from 9 p.m. or, like, sometimes during the weekends, like, after 11 p.m. So during the times when I just didn't want to sleep for some reason, these were the kind of shows that would go on at night when normally all the kids should be asleep, but I'm not. I mean, for example, Courage the Cowardly Dog Show actually didn't stream until like after 10 p.m. So that was always a blast whenever I could catch it live. Oh, and I loved it, man. It was such a horror type of show. I recently saw the crossover ad they were doing on Cartoon Network. Oh, for what? For Kids Next Door? I've seen a few episodes. I like the show, but I don't think I saw much of it, if I remember correctly. I did see all the other ones. Actually, let me look up. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna stretch on for 20 minutes. Don't worry, guys. Actually, let me look up. Cartoon Network shows. Yes. Yeah, there was Puff Girls as well. I used to watch that as a kid. There was, of course, there's gonna be Tom and Jerry as well. How can you, Powerpuff Girls doctor forgets his keys in the car? Oh yeah, that did used to happen quite a bit, didn't it? Man, I'm having a flood of memories. I'm enjoying this entire conversation. I don't care. I don't care if any of the What Watchers are just like, man, can you just stop yapping? You can skip this part, you know? Let me see. Old Cartoon Network shows in the 2000s. The Cowardly Dog Show. Ed and Eddie. I don't think I ever saw that. But I do remember seeing, what's it called? Johnny Bravo. I think I watched a few episodes of that. Didn't really get what the show was about, I'll be honest. Oh yeah, and the original Teen Titans 4. Was it Teen Titans 4? I think it was, right? Like Teen Titans? The original that was animated in 2003 to 2006 and then streamed later on. Yeah, I really liked that show as well. I think I watched quite a bit of it as well. I don't remember Looney Tunes exactly. The Teen Titans of before, yeah. I don't like the newer version because they're just weird. Like, frankly, they're just weird. I think a bit later on, I tried to check up on what Teen Titans was now. Did it get any new shows? And I was like, I mean, it's enjoyable, but it just doesn't have the same charm as the original one, you know? So they made them even more childish. Yeah, I swear to God, man. The original was much more enjoyable than the this one. Of course, there was Ben 10, and then Tom and Jerry, of course. Yeah, I don't really like it as well. Okay, Cartoon Network shows that was in the 2000s. Let's say 2010s, because that is way more my time. The Amazing World of Gumball. Yeah, I think I watched a bit of that when it was actually streaming. And like much later, We Bare Bears, because that's a bit more recent. I've only seen a bit of Steven Universe, but not like I think I only saw like 1 or 2 episodes. I was like, yeah, this show is not my kind of thing. I've heard a lot about the regular show, but I don't think I've seen it, because it didn't stream in our country at the time. I never got to see Gumball. Yeah, understandable, because these shows did also get licensed according to different countries, so there was always like a bit of, oh yeah, this show gets licensed to there, to here, and then there. By that time, I had already graduated from TV. You know what? Fair enough. Because I remember, oh man, I distinctly remember this. Like, because TV was always a thing in our household. So like after the CDR TV, I think it was in 2000. What was it exactly? 2015-ish, 2014-ish. We actually got like a full 32-inch wall hanging TV, like a big LCD screen TV, with a, you know, what's it called? Cable connection TV. Yeah, I think it's called a cable connection, right? So we, until 2000, what was it? I would say like until 2016, 18-ish, TV was still like going pretty strong in our household, and courtesy of having a younger sibling, she enjoyed watching TV as well, and I also tuned in every now and then, so I got to see some of the more later shows as well after that. But yeah, a bit of Scooby-Doo's never goes wrong, and well, yeah, I think that's about it. There was for sure way more shows, but I think, yeah, enough yapping about that. Let's actually get to continuing the story. But that was a fun trip down memory lane for a bit. But anyways, the pioneers are screaming their lungs out, and I'm not going to recreate it because that's, I feel like that's gonna destroy my vocal cords. Have you repaired it yet? You're on our last legs here. Don't worry, you'll be fine. With a cheer, the pioneers turn their heads, but all they see is a strange figure running towards them at full speed, shouting in a stiff voice they don't recognize. Oh, that has got to be horrific. Like, I swear to God, freaking, what's it called? Okay. Maybe I talked a bit too much in my excitement over all the Cartoon Network shows, but yeah. Man, that has got to be pretty horrifying to see, like, that layers like that just coming at you with full speed ahead like a fucking Usain Bolt. Like freaking Usain Bolt. Oh, I'd be terrified if I randomly found him on the street doing that. They have faced bloodthirsty wild beasts, survived catastrophes big and small, and have been pelted by barrages of bombs from dozens of drones, but the sight is still enough to make the pioneers tremble in fear. Time flies. Man, it truly does. It truly does. Right. A man... Oh, he's down on all fours. That's even more terrifying. A man down on all fours, his long tongue rolling from his slobbering maw, his eyes bulging, screech as he crawls towards them at full speed. Jesus. Oh, god damn. This is like a full-on horror type shit going on here. And she's giving it commands by shouting out. And by the way, did you ever watch anime in that time? On this side, it was always quite late. Yeah, I think... Yeah, for sure I did. Because, well... I think you already know which country I'm from. So, like, I'm from India, right? And I think one of the local kids TV networks actually ran, what's it called? 3 distinct animes that I remember. Well, first of all, of course, it was always Pokemon. Then there was Shin-chan, and then there was Doraemon. These 3 were like the kid shows to watch a lot of the time. And later on, everybody found out, oh, these are actually originally anime. Yeah, these are the 3 I distinctly remember. Pokemon, Doraemon, and Shin-chan. And like, if you asked any Indian person who has watched TV, they would be able to tell you, yeah, they have at least heard of all 3 and watched all 3 in their childhood. Now, it was all about Naruto, Beyblade, and Pokemon. Yeah, I do remember Beyblade was going on, and Dragon Ball. At some point, Dragon Ball was also in the mix, but the big 3 here actually was straight up Pokemon, Shin-chan, and Doraemon. Because like every single person who has watched TV would be able to tell you, yeah, those were the 3 quote-unquote anime shows that they've watched. And probably much later in life they were like, oh, this is actually anime? Then they got curious and then got into anime, like myself. Because I got into anime to answer your question. I actually got into anime all the way back towards the end of 2019, you know, towards the start of 2022, when the virus that shall not be named, that wrecked the world, started to really hit some countries full force. Yeah, that's when I first got into anime, and the peak of like watching anime, like absolutely binging 13 to like 26 episode shows in a day. But I mean, like 14 to 15 episodes in a day for like multiple months straight, because I just straight didn't have much to do. That was just straight up, oh my goodness, that was the peak of watching anime. In I think that was around April to May-ish, March to like May-ish of 2021. That was like the peak where I was just binging shows non-stop. But yeah, that's kind of my thing. And funnily enough, this is gonna trigger a lot of people. I have never seen Naruto. I've only seen a bit of Dragon Ball because it did used to go on TV. I have never seen Attack on Titan. I've never seen Bleach. I have never seen, what's it called, all the fun shonen stuff, or like all the really, really big popular shows, or even the classics like Cowboy Bebop, Full Metal Alchemist, and stuff like that. I just haven't, for some reason. Gakugo no Kaiden. I think, but the funny thing is that once I saw, what was his name, Gakugo? Gakuo no Kaiden. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before? It was around 2 in the morning. Oh, that suddenly reminded me of another anime show that, okay, I think not a lot of people, it wasn't in Cartoon Network, I think. Okay, let me actually look this up. Gakuo no Kaiden. Because I feel like I've heard about this. Yeah, from Cartoon Network talk to... Yeah, I think I've heard about this. Oh, Ghost Stories! Oh, this... Oh my goodness. Huh. I've heard about this anime, because it used to stream... It had some really unhinged horror sometimes in it. Because I saw someone watch it and try to, like, describe what the show was about, and it was like, okay. Damn, the English dubbing is crazy. I think they also watched the English dubbing, and man, that was just wild. It was a wild show to watch. But that used to go live on TV at like 2 a.m. Yeah. Everyone only remembers it for the abridged version. You know, Ethan, not gonna lie. Oh my goodness, I think you're right. Oh, yeah, I think you're right. YouTube really popularized that show, or else it just straight up would have been a popular school ghost stories only in Japan. But in the West, that's how it gained popularity, if I remember correctly. But that reminds me of another show that I did used to watch, and I did like a lot. It was an anime series called Lucky Man. Yeah, this one. Okay. Lucky Man. The Lucky Man anime. It was like a series of bizarre adventure that was done. Oh, season 1 came out all the way back in 1994. Oh man, I used to watch this a lot, so much. I think this went on live. The Rabbit. Who? But I remember this show, man. I used to watch this a lot. This used to stream on our local TV network for kids. Like after, I think it was on like weekends or specific days. It was after 9 or 10 p.m. That would used to stream for us. The Rabbit from Ghost Stories. That was the unhinged. Oh, okay. The Rabbit from Ghost Stories. That's what you're talking about. I think I remember that guy. Let me see. Oh, okay. Now I remember. Yeah, I think I've seen that rabbit somewhere. Probably in like one of those recap type things of the show. Like, what is the show about? And I think I do remember seeing some clips from that show. And one of them did have the rabbit in it. But yeah, oh, I gotta say though, I don't think that many people know about like Lucky Man as a Japanese anime. That I think quite a few people here do know about it, because of course the local our local kids, the TV network, used to stream it at night. But yeah, I love that show. I think I distinctly remember a scene. This is like much later. They're doing like galactic tournament of all the different heroes. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. It's probably like a Japan specific thing and our specific thing, because it used to stream, and it did have a regional dub for it. for our language, and I loved it, man. But I distinctly remember in like a this was like much later on in the show, maybe like in one of the later seasons. There was like a galactic tournament of all the heroes, and all the superpower people came in to watch this tournament and get through it to see who was the strongest superpower hero type person. And our main guy, Lucky Man, actually had to survive. He was put into a tube of water, upside down, suffocating, and he had to hold his breath for as long as he could, while a bunch of robotic hands with feathers would try to tickle him to death. Now, looking back on it, that's quite a way to torture somebody, and that's a form of gruesome torture that would result in someone's death. But yeah, we just used to watch that. I loved it. I remember an anime about a kid who was like super rude. I feel like that sparks something in my mind, but I'm not quite sure. Because some of the things that I used to watch as a kid, yeah, they just had super, like, some really rude of no manners. Yeah, some shows did have those kinds of protagonists. I remember that, but like, I can't specifically remember any of those like anime type shows. But yeah, that's another fun trip down memory lane, not gonna lie. Man. Oh yeah. See that's the show that Shin-chan, that's the show. You ask, remember the name. See, that show is the show that anyone that has ever seen, like, ever watched kids TV, anywhere from 2000, like, 5 to 2000, like, it still goes on, it still streams on the TV, of course, with a different regional dub, but, like, everybody literally remembers that show. Like I said, Pokemon, Shin-chan, and then Doraemon. These were literally the big three for shows that almost everyone watched. Like, you would be hard pressed to find one person who hasn't at least heard of all three, or like watched a bit of all three. Literally. That's how big it was here. I mean, it still is, but they got it like a different regional dub for it, and it just isn't the same anymore. Unfortunately. But of course, that show's pretty old, and originally it was dubbed way back when. I don't even remember when. But yeah, that was the thing. And yes, because the original Shin-chan, from what I remember, the Japanese anime TV series had quite a bit of things that had to be heavily censored to air here in our country. Because, you know, Japan just has a lot of cultural difference in terms of what they can accept to be in a show, right? In like an anime show. And that's why we got the heavily censored version, and I think that was for the best, let's just say. But yeah, and the best part was, I think the best of Shin-chan I remember was like Crayon Shin-chan, like the original series, where it had like a full-on crayon aesthetic. That was the best, man. All of the later ones were like still good, but the original, I don't think anything is gonna beat the original. And I do remember, oh my god, this reminded me of all the freaking movies from like Shin-chan, Doraemon, all the freaking Pokemon movies. Oh shit, I remember now, okay, I'm yapping a lot, but I need to get this out of my system, alright? Sorry guys, but another 20 minutes of yapping is gonna ensue here. We're never finishing this stream, but we're never getting to the boss stage, sorry guys. But I remember because there was like a much greater delay because of all the licensing issues. Because like a movie releases in Japan and then much later it gets licensed to stream here on our local network for kids to show them that movie. I found so many new like movies for Pokemon on YouTube at the time, and when I told them, I think this was back in like 2nd or 3rd grade at school. It's fine, there'll be part 6, 5 and 6. I think by part 6 the entire event is gonna end, so I'm just gonna have to wrap it up in part 5. But I remember because I found all the new Japanese shows with like I think there was like English dubbing for it already out, but there was no regional dubbing, and we didn't get the license to stream it on cable TV here. Nobody at school, I think this was back in 2nd grade or 3rd grade, nobody would be able to believe me. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole entire genre of like people illegally, pirating the movie and then uploading it to YouTube, and that's how I got a lot of my, let's just say, animated movies, stuff like that, maybe some shows here and there. That's how I watched it on YouTube. It's probably not legal, but like, yeah, that just used to happen. And also back then, YouTube policies were also a lot laxer. That's why. Yeah, I myself watched a lot of anime on YouTube at the beginning. I still can watch anime on YouTube because when I got into anime towards like the start of 2019, there were actually two different there were actually two different Asian channels. Average late 2000 to early 2010 memories. Man, this is, yeah, I'm yapping a lot, but like 3060 and cut into multiple parts. Yeah, that was the anime experience before we... Oh, fun fact, for Asia, we had, I think, these two, towards the start of 2020 and towards the middle of 2019, two anime channels just started up for all the Asian countries here on YouTube, and they actually got legal anime. Like, they actually had licensed anime. They actually licensed the anime to stream it on YouTube, and that was like the coolest freaking thing, because nobody did that back then. Like in 2019, nobody did it, and it was just a surprise to watch it like full HD quality anime with proper subtitles and like with good audio quality. That was like crazy. But yeah, that's also why after like 5 or 6 years later, those two channels in Asia have become quite the giant on getting proper license for anime and streaming it on YouTube with like millions of subscribers. That is like the most legal way of watching anime that I can think of right now for Asian countries, because I'm gonna be honest, Crunchyroll is pretty shit, especially with their platform and the amount of limited shows they have for our countries. So if you're not using a VPN to watch from some other country's perspective, but then you're still gonna be hit by like a bajillion ads on that. So it's either, resorting to, because that's, in my country, there's just a lot of piracy for entertainment and stuff like that, like especially for anime, for games, because, well, games were like the lowest priority stuff for a lot of parents and a lot of households, until like you're one of the cool kids who somehow has like a computer and also an internet connection, and also has like some parents who would somehow be able to give you money to spend on games. Yeah, that was never happening. So anybody, literally about, I would say 99% of people just pirated the game from like random trusted quote-unquote websites that didn't immediately nuke your computer or laptop or whatever you had, your system, with multiple viruses and try to steal your data. But somehow we people figured out like good trustable underworld piracy websites, and then you'd just watch anime from there. cartoon shows, maybe some other shows like movies, and then especially games. That's how a lot of us just played games. And of course, the other part was like playing games on mobile, because that was literally what we had every day for like 1 or 2 hours. Here in Latin America, anime merchandise flies freely. Doesn't mean it's legal. Oh, don't you worry. Like here in India, if like one of the original copyright holders for like let's say a lot of big animes like Naruto, or like a lot of Nintendo stuff like Mario, Sonic, or stuff like that came here, they'd just be surprised at like the endless ripping off that goes on in terms of merchandise. So it's never, so if you're buying something like games, anime, and cartoon show related, it's just gonna be like some manufacturer, I don't know in what factory in the country made it, and it's just selling it because he can, and there's just no one to enforce the copyright here. I think that's how it works. I don't know if that feels illegal, but for your information, I don't know much about legality and the law, so I'll just hold off my opinion. But it felt pretty illegal, let's just say, because in the original country of copyright, where Japan comes from, for any merchandise, it has to be approved by Nintendo, right? If like they want to do any Super Mario stuff, or by Sega if somebody wants to make like merchandise of. It's only illegal if you get caught. True, and there literally was no one to enforce that copyright legality here. So you still see a lot of those toys, those merchandise like that, who's just like, yep, straight up just designed, ripped from this show or that show, and people buy it with no clue that it's technically a bit illegal, but who knows. The most that can happen is that you're banned from entering Japan for manufacturing it. Is that so? I mean, if that's the case, then that's interesting. Only if they find you. Yeah, fair enough. Because there's another thing. Because of the amount of population that we have, too many people freaking do that. So it's just gonna be a nightmare to like keep track of everybody who's doing it. Because courtesy of being the most populated country in the world. That's why. If anything happens, a lot of people do it, if it's profitable enough, and then it's just like, okay, how the frick do you even enforce the law in some of those cases? Sometimes. But that's interesting to know. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, come on. Okay, give me a bit. I need to charge this laptop. I'm kind of surprised like 5 people are actively watching me and saying, for example, a friend translator stopped translating because he was going to Japan to work. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Japan, from what I've heard, Japan also has like a bit of a backwards, like some of the laws there are like really, it feels like they're stuck in the 1990s or like the 2000s. Where the law is just refusing to go forward with how technologies, coming up, how the world is changing. It's like there's still the laws there because are just actively ignoring all the advancements in technology. Because it's a whole separate thing there for like copyright and stuff like that, and how, well, prime example, how Nintendo freaking just. If anybody does anything, Nintendo just goes after their asses in court. And if you defame any company, well, you're fricked. If you copy, scan a manga, you can be arrested in Japan. I feel like I can understand that a bit, but wait, you mean scan it? So you mean like get the original copy and then scan it to upload it online, right? I mean, depending on... I can see it, yeah. Yeah, that's actually one thing. I think the same thing happens with the Korean comics, manhwas as well. Because if you're doing something like that, well, you either better be like a translator group that has the license, or if you're doing this illegally, well, you better pay up or get striked by the classic cease and desist, or just straight up go to jail in Japan's case, because that's their intellectual property, and you're kind of doing this stuff illegally. I think it's a problem, for example, in old mangas that are no longer published. Yeah, that's the gray area. That's why all the scan teams are overseas. Also, legitimately, like, great point, Ethan. That's exactly why. They're just overseas. And yeah, oh man, it's really a problem, because I've heard from like some, let's just say veteran anime fans, that they really hate it when it's like an old manga, for example, just never gets published. The licensing rights are still stuck with the company that was originally publishing it, but they have stopped publishing it, and they are not, gonna give up the licensing rights. So it's like nobody can publish this old manga anymore, because the licensing rights are stuck in such a weird place, and it's just a whole convoluted mess that nobody wants to deal with. Not like a native Japanese has any need for translation anyways. True. It's mostly just for us people overseas, us weebs that just don't know how to speak the tongue, the Japanese tongue, let's just say. Why copyright sometimes lasts longer than the publication time? Well, there's a whole different thing. I don't know much about copyright law, but it's just to honor the author and all the publications that originally are with it. That's why, even, like, for example, if, let's say, an author publishes something, right, in today's day and age, his copyright would expire much later after that author has expired himself or herself. So it's just a way of it's kind of a rigid way of safeguarding the copyright, but there's a lot of pitfalls going with that kind of strategy. And I think it's kind of the same thing with copyright laws in the US as well, right? If I'm not wrong. But still, this is going off like things I've heard, some things I've read, so I can't be 100% sure that this is accurate information, but this is what I remember. I can understand a little Japanese by ear, but reading characters is impossible. That's kind of like I can pick out a few words and I know their meaning because I've watched so much anime. And to divide us people in the chat, I need to ask this question because, okay, we are already stretching this on for like another freaking 10 or 20 minutes, but do you guys prefer watching sub or dub? Because I myself just I don't know, I think the intended way for a lot of the shows, it's kind of like the intended way is to watch the sub to experience the original emotions in the show and emotions in the show, movie, or whatever. So I just usually go with the sub if the dub is pretty good, or if it's like, okay, the dub is doing a great job so far, maybe I'll watch it as well. I don't mind it, but I just generally lean much more towards the sub, not gonna lie. Alright, nice to see a fellow sub watcher here then. I need to ask Ethan, do you like, what type of guy are you? Sometimes they make puns and it's lost if they do dubbing. Yeah, that's a whole different thing with the localization and translation, because Japanese isn't exactly the easiest language to work with to translate it into English and other languages. So there's a lot of things that are just going to be lost in translation, let's just say. And there's a lot of, I think, words or sentences that have like double meanings and are puns as well as stuff like that, which are just like, if you're not an experienced translator with a lot of experience, it's just gonna get lost. And there's also a whole separate issue with localization of wanting to make the show or any media you consume just be, what's it called? I think I remembered it. Wanting to consume and the media you do relate more to the country you're from, and sometimes in the act of localizing, you kind of change the meaning of things in the show when it really shouldn't have been. So localization has to deal with that, and sometimes it just feels like, how the frick did the localization team just come up with such poor localization? Sometimes you gotta question yourself that as well. But yes, anyways, before I go on rambling for like another, 10 minutes, I think that's enough rambling. Like, non-stop rambling about childhood cartoons, anime, licensing stuff, and movies, anime movies, animated movies, stuff like that. We'll leave that behind us, because as soon as I mentioned, 5 people are just watching me ramble on about random stuff not related to the game, 2 people just left, so sorry about that, but I am actually going to continue with the story now, and I'm going to shut up. I don't know what came over me, but I hope you guys enjoyed the rambling, and that probably went more than like 30 or 40 minutes. Why did I make it move that way? Moves feet to match Marcel's movements. It was half an hour? Okay. Yeah, fair enough. I guess my original estimate was right. I still have the goddamn boss stage left, and it's already it's about to be 4:30 in the morning. This is not good. I gotta speed run this. Yeah, of course I'd be terrified. Run for it! Just get back as fast as you can. I'll distract the magic items. Don't stop here. Head back to... Where'd everyone go? Oh... Items must have noticed us. I just need to lead them somewhere far from everyone else, and get them to throw all their bombs at the familiar. This area is quite flat, so it should be fine. I nearly forgot they're not going to wait for my command to start attacking. They've already begun. No good, it's still too close. I'll get hit too. Need to find somewhere a bit further away. Yeah, those drones are just actively chasing us. It's working. Marcel's got the drones to head over there. Now they just need to use up all their bombs. She's amazing. The magic sure is real weird. I mean, great. He's about to say weird. Alright, in the mountainside, fair enough. We don't want to have any of the other people caught in it. They're way more persistent. Okay, sorry. They're way more persistent than I expected. Laios is out here penning out in that. Oh god, that's not an image I want in my mind. What the fuck? Laios panting with that freaking expression. Nah, man, that's like nightmare fuel. Oh, wait, that noise? They're about to fire? This place, would here be alright? Have you far enough? Okay, I'm going to get out of here. It's all up to you now, Femi Laios. I'm releasing control over you. You're... I find it funny that the entire time I was yapping, this music was going on. So it must have been even more annoying for the WOD watchers that are gonna listen to this. Hey, I see her running out into the open. The drones are going to drop bombs. Hooray! She did it! That girlie sure is something. I always said I was a big fan of casters. Yeah, Marcel's amazing. Wait, I just remembered something. Isn't that where the cornfields are? Oh my fucking god. What? I think you might be right. Guys, let's just pack up and get out of here because this is not good. Hey, wait! My cornfields! Yeah, all the cornfields are cooked. They're about to fire. I'll hide here. Whoa! The explosions resound all around her, as expected. But they are joined by the sweet scent of corn wafting through the air. Marcel raises her head. It's like the time itself has slowed to the point that she can see every kernel fly through the sky, popping into fragrant popcorn of purest white under the bombardment. So the drone bombardment just cooked up all the corn and turned it into popcorn. I guess that just okay, that just works. I'm not gonna question it. Sure. The popcorn falls, floats, flutters like snow, landing on the tip of her nose. Marcel shudders at what she has done. Huh? Before she can do anything else, she's buried in an avalanche of fluffy, white popcorn. This is popcorn. I have a question. Please, go ahead. Ask your question, Rango. Have you already completed the stage? Yes. Damn, my internet cut off for a bit. Alright, welcome back, Ethan. Well, hope your internet is doing fine now. Yeah, we ended our anime talk and just straight up continued with what's called. We just straight up continued doing the story. Anyways, just for the record, I'm more of a sub guy. Okay, I guess at least you heard that part. Hey, I guess all three of us are the same. Let's go. Proper handshake, guys. Proper handshakes in the chat. Proper handshakes in the chat. Give me a bit. There we go. Okay, can you like not? I guess it isn't going away. Sure, okay. I'll just leave it as it is. Something weird's happening. Don't look at me. Nah, I just thought we would just handshake on that. Being all of us being more you know, leaning more towards being more of a sub guy, as Ethan put it. But anyways. I know that was a bit awkward, but weird, but we'll just ignore that. Anyways. Yes, before my entire yap and before you, Rango, and arrived on the stream, as well as Ethan, I was just straight up, let's just say, yeah, I finished the stage and then I went on yapping and reading the story. It has taken us a long ass time. Super strong! Even with 99% of popcorn in front of me, I can eat them all! Yeah, bam, pow! This is Kyobei, right? Kyobei, however you pronounce it. Mount Popcorn, here I come! Marcel! Marcel? Marcel, where are you? Can you hear us? Oh no. We can't resurrect Marcel here. Oh, they have a... Oh yeah, they have a... Like, they can resurrect Marcel, right? Hmm? That sounds familiar. That's the sound of Kay eating. You... Oh, Mr. Beard, it's you guys. Oh, why are you here, lass? I smelled something real tasty, so I ran over. Come on, Mr. Beard, Mr. Short, Mr. Blonde. There's so much popcorn and frozen fruit to eat. Oh yeah. You're here too, Miss Blonde. Don't eat my hair. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Marcel, you're alive. Why are you surprised? Brother, you should be thankful for that. Why did you sound surprised there? Oh, Marcel, you're alive. Just buried, not bombed. Wow, this sticky stuff smells great. Brr, it's all frozen. Real different from the popcorn. Sure is. Want to try some? So frosty and sweet. Yummy. Okay, I think it's time. Yeah, we yapped on for quite a long while. Understandable. Then, Rango, I'll see you. Oh, hello, Voltrix Games. Welcome to the stream. Fun fact, no alter can solo the boss EX stage. Interesting. Take care. Alright, man, I'll see you on the next stream. Goodbye. Take care. Thanks for joining us today. But that's interesting, actually. I see. Well, I'm just gonna be... After this, obviously, I'm gonna be doing the boss stage finally and try to finish it in under 40 minutes, let's just hope. Don't hurt Kyobe. I feel like the mechanic is a little too hard, you know? It's a little too annoying. Not hard, it's a little too annoying, so, unfortunately, Rango, I'm gonna have to go rogue on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go rogue on this one. Sorry, bud. Yeah, if you subdue the boss in each phase by using her... Okay, bye. A sad emoji. Horror can do it too, apparently? Huh. Interesting. Well, for now I'm just gonna read the story, do the stage on my own, and see how... And we'll end the stream, then. I will be trying the EX stages 2 days later, yes. Oh, thank heavens, I'm glad you're alright. Eh? Kay? Huh? Oh, I remember you. You were the one who came hunting with me. Did you get anything? I got loads of stuff, but I ate it all. You... Never mind. The guys before me were right. As long as I find you, it's mission complete. Hey, what? Wait, what are you eating? Please spit that food out. Spit that out. Chobi, please give us food. Well, she's just gonna eat it herself, apparently. No, that's most definitely what's happening. So, I think that's I think that request is not getting fulfilled. She's just enjoying her time. Happy little dog. Don't just eat stuff out off the ground. Come on, spit it out already. Oh nah, she just ate it straight up. Brother is not having it. Ryan is not having it. Straight up, he's just not having it. Don't worry, she's just eating popcorn. Heavens to Betsy, what doggone disaster! That corn was gonna go to market. Boss, don't say that. You're a pero yourself. How am I supposed to sell any of this after it's been wrecked like this? I mean, you can sell popcorn. There's definitely people willing to buy it. out by the tents. Throw in some butter and sugar, warm it up a bit before giving it a stir. Good, the smell's coming through. Not bad for a snack. Pound the frozen fruit, stir in some batter from the familiar, shape it for presentation's sake, and you've got ice cream. There you have it, a sweet treat. Senshi's hands have magic of their own. They can make food out of practically any monster, if given the chance. Yeah. Huh. I guess this popcorn's good enough to sell. Not like I got much choice now. I'll have a bite then. Damn, that's... oh, wow. Drone afternoon tea. Man, I'd love to eat that actually. For once, it's not monsters, it's just straight up popcorn and ice cream. Oh, I love those snacks. Not yet recovered? Just breathed in just breathed a bit too much corn smell all at once. It's really delicious though. The popcorn's warm and buttery, sweet and crisp. The ice cream's amazing too. The fruit's so fresh and with such a smooth texture. Oh, don't make me salivate now. This is like legitimately the first time I want to eat that. Best of all, no monster meat. Exactly. Lucky me. Oh, we're still ongoing? Nah. I mean, of course it's gonna stretch on for quite a bit. Yeah, glad that's all done and dusted. Yummy, yummy ice cream. You sure know how to make people worry, kid. Hey, I'll be taking her home now. You guys don't start fighting once I'm gone, alright? Yeah, I know. Ryan helps up Jobe, fast asleep on the ground after eating her fill, and takes her to the nearby vehicle. Its engine roars to life and putters away into the distance. Where's Kay gone? You mean that other girlie? Ryan's taking her home. Ryan? Why? Sounded like he was on some sort of mission for Rhodes Island. Wait, did you say Rhodes Island? Ryan's from Rhodes Island? Yeah, why? What's got you in such a frenzy? Leos! Does that mean it's close by? Yeah, there's stopped a few kilometers away. Ryan just left. If you start running now, we can catch up. Let's go then. We can't afford to lose their trail again. Right. Huh? What are they on about? Oh my goodness, we finally did it.
Li ho fatti a fettine come una millefoglie. Come ti è sembrata?
That took us how? Okay, let me see. That almost took us 2 damn hours to complete. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Rhodes Island Cafeteria. Grumbling tummies, really big pot. This is gonna be Chobe. Okay, so let me just start this. And instead of Utage, let's bring out Amiya.
Got it.
Perfumer and Silence are going to be really helpful. Lapland as well. Elysium, Ethan for binding some people, maybe. I think Gravel would help in that regard more. Well, I already have Gravel. Wait, I don't. Okay, wait, no. No, I do, okay. I'm just not able to remember much, apparently. Okay, so... yes, do that. Linar is gonna be a bit helpful. Syria is gonna do a bit of healing. Alright, we'll just go with this. Let's start. Actually, wait a sec, guys. Let me drink some water. I yapped on so much, my throat feels like it's about to be a desert. So yeah, give me a sec. I'll be back. Alright, we're back. Hello, hello. Okay, I think everything's fine. Let's continue. And let's review all the information we have on Rhodes Island so far. First, both Big Bob and the High Priest thought they could help us. Second, Kay said there's someone called the Doctor who can definitely solve our problem. And lastly, it seems we are finally getting close to their ship. I just hope they really do have a way of solving this. Hey guys, look! Let me guess. Yeah, that's the land ship, baby! Our home. Oh, I love the land ship. I wanna... Oh my goodness. Have I ever told you guys that I just wanna have a game where it's just exploring the land ship, because that entire concept and it roaming around like it going on land in a lot of barren areas. I just love it. I just want to explore the land ship. I just want to have like an exploration demo kind of thing of the land ship, and I want to play it. Oh, that would be so cool. If someone hasn't already made something like that, but I don't think it's available for us EN players. Let's just say. The three head over to the cliff's edge at Chilchuck's cry. It is then they realize why there was a tinge of worry in his voice. They see a giant, colossal ship. It sails across the land, a vessel much larger than any seafaring ship they have seen before. A massive construct of steel, a city, a dungeon. This is it. Rhodes Island. Yep, it is Rhodes Island, baby. My word, a ship that sails on land. Can we really find a way home there? I think we've got another problem to deal with first. How are we going to get on board? I can't see any entrances, even from here. Look, I think there's some people approaching the ship. It looks like caravan to me. Caravan, huh? Why don't we go talk to them and see if they can bring us aboard? It's gonna be interesting, let's just say. Oh, they got on. They got in, I mean. We're back, Vanguard Operator. Good work out there. Oh, this is Mudrock. Mudrock is on Rhodes Island? I'm missing some lore, but like, okay. No problem. Alright, we just ran into a party of four looking for help. They're dressed real funny and said they knew Chobe and were hoping Rhodes Island could help them go home. Huh? Go home? More or less, from what I understood. Would you mind leading the way for them? I'll go talk with fuel operators. Laos's party? Hello. If you came to us for aid, you must be looking for the doctor or Mia, right? Kay did mention a doctor, so they're probably who we are looking for. Could you set up a meeting for us? I have to check your identities first, if you could just follow me. Whoa, really sorry, dropped my things. Bob's Gourmet Guide. Hey! You know Big Bob? Sure do. He cooked us the first meal we had here. Aye, someone who can make such delicious meal out of such hard bugs is admirable in my eyes. I see. So you're the friends he mentioned. Oh, so he probably communicated here, right? Oh? I'm Mudrock. Big Bob told me about you. At the time, he had just decided to leave the mercenary life behind, but had no idea whether starting a farm would be viable. Hey, massive respect to the guy. Farms in the wilderness are often targeted by bandits and looters. He didn't have many business connections, and he wasn't sure if the beer he brewed was any good. But the jaw on your faces as you ate his cooking gave him confidence. I never realized he was in such dire straits. Is he alright nowadays? Don't know, we haven't met in a long while. All I've heard is that his Originium Slug beer factory is doing well and making a profit. Seems like he's got it made. Good. But I also heard that he broke some local laws in the process, some kind of tax issue. He was sent to jail. Excuse me? What? Jail? Are you sure he's still alright? The most recent news I heard was that he either broke out or made bail. Either way, he's fine. I guess that's good? A jailbreak, huh? I also heard that she set up a grocery store in Sami. Business is good there, apparently. Oh. He knows how to persevere, at least. Anyway, come with me. We'll head up in the elevator. Elevator? You mean this iron box? How do you use it? Looks like another magic item to me. Man, these guys are gonna be so fascinated because of all this stuff that's gonna be going on here. Go on inside. We are heading to the first floor. Wait a moment though, I need to get a... Where did they go? Did they? Oh my goodness. Leos went off somewhere, didn't he? Now he's gonna make all the freaking Rhodes Island. Why is everything all different now? Where are we? What just happened? This place is looking more and more like a dungeon by the second. Oh my goodness. As I have foreseen. Argus. Hey, aren't you the Cyclops from Sami? Cyclops? How do you know? Wait, if you're here, that means you saw something, right? Indeed. Then what did you see? On your road ahead, there will be flames, a great shock, and a fearsome beast. Yeah, we know who that fearsome beast is. Do you know where Chiobe or the doctor is? Chiobe has just returned. She should be at the training room now, which is that way. As for the doctor, please forgive me for not being able to tell you anything at the moment. Oh? Thanks. So, where should we go first? I don't think Mudrock will find us anytime soon. You guys... Well, you guys have a tendency of getting lost, that's for sure. Oh, I never actually saw the training room of Rhodes Island. I mean, I've only seen it in tutorials, but like still. Huh, interesting. This is the training room the lady from earlier told us about. Doesn't seem like there's anyone here. There's some great big strange thing over there. What are you lot doing with that gormless look on your faces? Eh? High Priest? Have you seen Chiobe, High Priest? She was here a moment ago, but ran off somewhere. You guys looking for her? Yeah. Don't just stand there then. Get your butts over there and sit in this machine. Get your butts over here and sit in this machine? Wait, why? Huh? Sure. Okay. Oh yeah, this is not gonna end well, I can already tell. High Priest, do you happen to see some lost visitors? We heard they were spotted around here. What? No, I haven't. We're about to run an impact safety test on this new model of Big Ugly. I suggest you stand back a bit. Sure. Alright. So, Mama, everything's ready to go. Are you sure? Oh, that's Zumama. Okay, yeah, I've seen her somewhere. Of course I'm sure. And they blew up. Yeah, cockpit encased Laos' party. Was it just me or were those people inside that thing when it got blasted? Are you sure about that? Did you see anyone get blasted? Oh, huh. Guess not. Man, this guy loves running illegal experiments, huh? Just my imagination then. Yeah, go look somewhere else. The ones you're looking for aren't here. Sure, thanks. Oh my. I think this is what they call an abuse of power. They put me in a stew one time. I blew them up one time. Fair's fair. I mean, I can't really argue with that. Sure, yeah, true. Where'd you send them? They wanted to find Chiobe, so I sent them to her. That part's no lie. Oh, did they get blown up? Oh my god. They get blown up and sent to... Are we really going to do like a final rundown of all the places that we have visited so far and all the people that we have met? The smoke from the explosion clears and the four find themselves experiencing the oddly familiar feeling of floating in midair. As they regain their senses, gravity begins to do its work. Surprisingly, it is Po-chan's village rushing up to meet them. Dawn watches them with a peculiar expression on her face. Ah, help us! The four flail about in the air, to no avail. However, it does not escape their notice that below them is not solid ground, but a near, infinitely deep well. Instead of a cold, hard, and most likely fatal landing, they find themselves shooting straight into their hole of hope. A tad crude, but I guess that's how she'll send them on their way. She just straight up doesn't want to deal with... So Dusk straight up just doesn't want to deal with Laos' party again, so she's just like, as soon as they come into the painting, I'll just send them home. Maybe meet again someday. And this is nice. This is like a nice little final rundown of all the people we've met. And they're gonna end up... Did Kay run into the kitchen again? Amiya! The first time we have seen Amiya in this event. Let's go. That she has. Matterhorn. But she's been acting oddly this time around. How so? She's been unusually silent since her return. I'll go have a chat with her then. Okay? Are you alright? Do you feel unwell? Don't know how to describe it. I've been feeling weird ever since I got back to the ship. If that's the case, why don't we go to the medical together and let the doctors have a look? Don't wanna. Why not? I don't know why, but I feel like I should wait here by myself. Oh, alright then. Go get some rest, okay? Yeah. Sleepy K expression. Huh? Ow, my butt. We're in a kitchen? Who are you? Get behind me, Amiya. Be careful, everyone. Looks like High Priest sent us somewhere. They're not too friendly. High Priest? Who are you? Oh, what's that? It came from the room Kay's resting in. Let's go take a look, quick. What's going on? They mentioned Kay. We should follow them. Well? What in the world? Is that UK? Tummy hungry. I'm not gonna try that. Okay, I'm not. What is going on here? Is this really the K we know? And I can tell from her emotions that she's still K, the one we all know and love. Oh yeah, I forgot Amiya can do that. She's still holding on, but she's about to lose control. Is this really Kay? What a handsome hound! I didn't know you could do this kind of thing, Kay. Of course, his mind is like anywhere but sensing danger. Is this really the time for that? We need to get her to her senses. Guess, based on what you just said, I suppose you came out of concern for Kay's condition, correct? Well, we came because we wanted to find a way back to our world, but we're still really worried for her. Let's save the questions for later and get her under control together. If we can't, then I'm afraid things will get far, far out of hand. Leos? Sure, we'll work together for now. Alright, finally. I am finally gonna be doing the boss stage. Goddamn. DT8, Rhodes Island Cafeteria. So let's see.
Originium, are you to blame for this battle?
I feel weird. I want to eat this and that. Oh, it's this music. Oh god. Okay. One mouth isn't enough. I want to eat everything. A giant hound with a rumbling tummy and 3 heads, each craving something different. Satisfy its picky palates to survive. You know, it'd be really funny if I just straight up don't. Yeah, if I just straight up don't.
Dags att välja vårt byte.
I don't even know where the frick to put this guy. I'll put him here. Why not?
I'll pin you to your shadow.
As well as put him here.
Toxins and traps are my tactics.
And then block him with gravel.
Gather up, my rats.
And then do cutter.
私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。
Put Linar there.
Just like the old days? No.
As soon as she starts attacking again. Yeah, maybe I should have not done that, actually, now that I think about it.
Relax. I'll always help. I've got an idea, and I've swallowed up the sun.
This is gonna be a bit unwindy to fight. Yep, a bit unwindy to fight. Anyways. Right.
So this is a battlefield.
Okay, now I know how to... Okay, sure.
What do you need of me?
I'll do this. Yeah, you know, I'm not in the mood to like 3-star this. No, I'm just straight up not.
Stay calm. Nature should not be disturbed.
Heck. Anyways.
Forward.
option.
This won't hurt your eyes.
That's fine with me.
Yielding is not an option.
Anyways, I think one caster would be great here as well. Put them in there.
Let fragrance revive your mind.
Yeah, I probably should have put like a defender first. This would have gone way easier.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that? Solidify.
Relax. I've swallowed up a sum.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that's what she does. Okay. Alright then, I guess I should have just... First of all, do this. On the opposite end, let's get a few... What's it called?
これ以上は進ませません。
Delaying is gonna work best. For us at least.
どこに向かう？ウォーミングアップはここまでだ。
Stay calm.
Yeah, just straight up go ahead.
どこに向かえばよろしいでしょう。
The freaking mountain can... Nah, I don't think he's doing anything. Okay. Yeah, sure. Alright, so... we failed pretty miserably, but hey, we still passed the stage. I'm gonna come back and do this later. I don't have the time right now. I'm just gonna read what I got and then deal with it later. Howl of Anger. What magic should I use here? It feels like no matter what I go for, it'll hurt Kay. Please, help me keep her still. I'll calm her down. Easy for you to say, but she's being a real terror without a leash. Senshi, do you have any of that popcorn left over? Aye. Try throwing some of it for her to eat. Got it. Before he even finishes speaking, Senshi reaches into his sack for a ball of popcorn and lobs it at Chobe. Chobe stares at it, as if entranced, her anger placated. I knew it. She's looking for something to eat. Maybe something she ate on her journey upset her stomach and made her this way. Since when do people turn into monsters when they get a stomachache? Dr. Candleset once told me that Kay comes from a special bloodline, so that might actually be possible. Are you serious? Save the talk for later. Let's get her under control while she's distracted. You with the sword. You with the pot on your back. You two look strong. Let's hold her down together. Right. The three of them sneak behind Chobe while she happily munches on popcorn. With all their might, they each grab one of her legs firmly. Unhappy howling, I mean. Now, Amiya. Got it. Come back to us, Kay. Don't be scared. You're safe at home right now. Pained howl. Amazing. I've never seen magic like that before. Look, Kay's back. Oh, thank goodness. Kay, are you alright? Hmm? What? What happened? It's like I was dreaming. Dreaming? Yeah. Jovi looks around her. The once neat and tidy room is now in utter shambles. Her hand is still curled around half a broken toy. I'm sorry. Vulcan told me if I do something bad, I have to say sorry. And it looks like I did something bad. I was real hungry in my dream and my tummy kept grumbling and then I grew lots of heads. I wanted to eat a whole bunch of things. All I had to do was eat until I was full, then I'd be real happy, and I'd come back here. Matterhorn, where's Vulcan? Has she noticed anything about Kay recently? I'll go ask her once we're done here. So what should we do with her now? Oh, hungry again? Yep. I'm gonna eat lots and lots. I was full in my dream, but now I'm hungry again. Kay, do you know of a monster with 3 heads? Of course I know. What do you know about it? It doesn't just have 3 heads, it's got 1,000. What? Every time I want to eat lots and lots, I go 10, 100, no, 1,000 heads. That's why I can never get enough. I've got 1,000 heads. You what? Well, as long as my tummy's full, I won't become like how I was just now. Excuse me? Well, then I'll cook you up a proper meal right away, said Shensi, slightly nervous. We'll make an exemption to the no snacks before a meal rule. We do need to bring her in for a medical exam, though. Now, friends from afar, why don't you take a stroll around Rhodes Island? This might be a bit much to ask, but I was hoping you could show off your cooking skills once more at mealtime. Sure, thanks. As for the other reason you sought us out, we might need some time to know your circumstances before we can figure out how to get you home. So, what do we do now? I wouldn't worry too much. The doctor and Dr. Calcit might be able to find a way. Really? Yes, whatever the case, you did help Kay, and your situation is rather peculiar. I'm guessing this is after she got information from one of the operators? If you like, you can stay on Rhodes Island for a while. As our representative, allow me to welcome you all aboard. Hey, nice. Oh, is it... Okay, I know which scene is going to play now. Leos is going to be a menace. More newbies? Which department are they under? Curious operator. Weird. Can't tell what race they are. They hiding their tails or something? I saw a young lady carrying a whole lot of crops just now. Mind showing me your farms here? Farms? Do you mean horticulture and hydronomics, that kind of thing? Follow me. What is Chilchuk doing? You guys got a tavern here? Oh, so you're a Durin. Come on, it's this way. Do you have anywhere I could take a proper bath and comb my hair? Of course, dear. The dorms have all you need. Just follow me. Ah, Elias is gonna be the one standing out, freaking out people. What is he doing? Oh, such long rabbit ears. I wasn't able to get a look at their capillary distribution last time. What a shame. Yeah, Leos is being a bit of a creep, isn't he? Melantha and Mos. Wow, they can adjust the position of their tails to maintain their balance. Ingenious. Elite. What are you gonna say about illusion? Some clearly have feathers, but they have no wings. Can they fly? Ah, this place really is heaven. Oh, of course it's gonna be fucking heaven for him. Oh, isn't he one of the new operators they were talking about? What is he doing? Did he get lost, but feel too embarrassed to ask for I hope so he's just standing there. Maybe. Should we go over and say hello? Hello, do you happen to be... Do these birdmen lay eggs? They're Yeah, the alarm went off. Yeah, it's 5:15 right now. Not exactly a good time, but yeah. Do these birdmen lay eggs? If they're unfertilized, then can I see how one tastes? This many people on board, surely I can get a few... Brother, that is legit downright creepy. Can goat in here be knitted into sweaters? The ones I saw earlier had bare arms though. Don't like the... doesn't seem like they go of wool. Shame. But what I really want to know, if a catman and dogman have a child, would they be a cat or a dog? Maybe they're half cat and half dog? Maybe the top is cat and the bottom is dog? Maybe it's split left and right instead? Oh man, he's gonna be locked up if he goes on like this. What if it's the birdman? Would they lay an egg that hatches into a cat? Yeah. Collectively step back. Oh, hello. Collectively take another step back. Can I ask you a question? Collectively take yet another step back. Oh, what's going on here? Ah, finally, the doctor is here. Oh my goodness. Wasn't this screenshot that went famous on Twitter? Oh my god. Oh god damn it, I'm dying of coughing. Jesus. Do you lay eggs? Oh man, that's something. That's quite something. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back. I also just noticed, I think the battery is really low. Yeah, that was... Me? I certainly did not. She certainly does not. He wasn't asking you, monster. No need to... Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh... Man, Leos is just straight up a creep in Rhodes Island. The last one is the funniest. He wasn't asking you, monster. No need to come out. Oh, sorry, I was asking bear? Huh? Where'd you go? Why is everyone standing so far away from me? I mean, yeah, that's him. That's the guy I was telling you about. He's no patient. He's one of those guests we found waking up on the deck. He's been asking us all sorts of dreadful questions over and over again. No longer curious, operator. What sort of questions? He asked us if our children would be half cat, half dog. He asked if Liberty could lay eggs and if he could eat them. Yeah, my... Oh my, what a magnificent one. You're called Monster, right? Can I touch... Okay, let's calm down. I'll probably wake up some of the people in the house. Can I touch you? Piercing cry. Nimble motion. Yeah. Whoa! Is he locked up now? Wow, how do you keep your hair so golden and shiny when you spend most of your time in a dangerous dungeon? without any good hair care either. Beeswax? It's all because how important hair is to a magician. I store some of my mana in it. Here, this is one of my favorite ice creams. It has perfume and herbal extracts mixed in. Oh no, why did I say ice cream? Hair creams. It has perfume and herbal extracts mixed in. It'll keep your hair moisturized and protected. The only reason my hair is as slick as it is now is thanks to frequent application. Wow, it smells great. If you'd like a change of pace in your hairstyle, I've got lots of braiding tips I can show you. Well, she was having a good time there. Where do you think you're going? I was just... Whoa! What were you doing with my flames? I said, what were you doing with my flames? But he's really just... Oh, Senshi, for the love of God, control yourself, man. Roasting some chestnuts. Skyfire. Roasting some chestnuts. Roasting some chestnuts. The last driving the tractor gave me a bushel of raw ones. Said they were the first harvest of chestnuts she managed to grow on Rhodes Island. Manage your farms well. The chestnuts make a mighty fine snack. They get soft and sweet after roasting, and their shells become easy to peel too. Pity the fire coming off your body was too hot, ended up burning them all. I said I'd cook a meal for you, but I never expected to waste perfectly good ingredients like that. Real shameful behavior if you ask me. Oh my god. Rosemontes? No, okay, this is someone else. Mint. Skyfire, please calm down. Shaw, come quick. Skyfire is catching fire again. Mister, please don't cook anything else on her, especially not those kebabs. We really just are here causing problems, huh? Not half bad. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, I'm not a Durin. Wait, you're not? What? My boy Mountain is here? Drinking? Alright. So you're a kid? Mind sitting down when we talk? I can't see your face. I am sitting down. Care for another? Who is this guy? Halagur. My There's also Silver Ash here. Are all the men here this tall? Even Leo seems a bit short compared to you guys. This guy covered in silvery white hair. If Leo saw him, I bet the only thing he'd be thinking about is asking him if he'd like some help combing it all. Whatever. Hoshiguma? A drinking party? Without me? I know it's been a while, but did all of you really forget to ask me? Hey, what's with the kid? Kids shouldn't be drinking. Did bro get smitten by Hoshiguma? Is that what happened? Of course, Chili's just smells really good. Think I'm gonna take off now. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Well, I'm about to end as soon as this one ends, so... But anyways, have a good time there. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one, Ethan. Bye-bye. Maybe they finished cooking. Tasty food's here. Let's go. My back. Uh-oh, I hit someone. Sorry. Woken told me if I ran into someone, I have to say sorry. Sorry, Mr. Beard, I ran into you because I was hungry. It's fine. Come help me put it all on the table. A meal made with ingredients and memories given to us by the folks we met along the way. It's done. Come have a bite. Do they all taste like they did before? I wanted to ask earlier while we were preparing the ingredients, but why are we making the exact same dishes we had on our journey? Does repeating the same recipe make you feel better? That I can't say for sure, but if it's got the same taste, then it'll bring back the first time I had it, and what was going through my mind at the time. Like, if I said scorpion hot pot, what's the first thing that comes to mind, Marcel? The first time I met you in the beginner's plaza. Walking mushroom feet are both edible and tasty, with a unique aroma. Scorpions are a pain to cut into bits. What about the basilisk? You're saying you had to cook the antidote herb with the chicken for that adventurer, so it would taste better. Basilisks are really cool. Marcel finally getting to eat that chicken she was craving. Oh my god. Then, Mandrake. Very unique heads. Marcel and that big bat. We can skip over that one, okay? See? That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Food is connected to memory. When you eat something you've had before, your brain automatically goes back to the other times you've had it. It's the same when I cook. I think of the people I first met. No, I think of the people I first made the dish with. Why did we choose to make it? Did we learn anything new while preparing the ingredients? Any happy smiles after you were done eating? This way, the aroma and flavor can recreate the scene in your mind, bit by bit. As for the meal we're about to have, that gets to be a new memory to be brought up during future dinners. Ignore a bit of the background noise, can't really do anything about that. Streamed a little too much today, and it's a bit too late, but I'm just gonna have to quickly wrap it up. Wow. You've always had a way with words, Senshi. Alright, enough prattle. Let's eat. Chow time! Hey, finally the illustration in the thumbnail comes on. You know, if I hadn't yapped so much, this stream would have been over like 30 minutes ago. But anyways, that's the usual thing that you get with me on my streams. I yap a lot. I forget that I need to read the story and actually play the game instead of yapping. But we have a fun time regardless. These carrots are perfect. Would you like to try some, Doctor? Ami is cute. Kyobi as well. Kelsa just eating. Matterhorn bringing in more. Ethan just standing there in the background. Hey, very nice. Are you sure you don't want any roast originium slug? Really? It's delicious. Man, Kelson would not be the first one to try that. Not even one shell? Wow, can I really eat this? Of course. All of it? All of it. Yippee! You're so kind. Oh right, Doctor, was it? Just noticed you there. While you were cooking, the operators told me you're often so busy with work that you forget to eat. And when you do remember, it's some hastily thrown together slop on top of unhealthy wake-me-ups or empty calories just to fill your stomach. Yep, that's... Yes, that is a perfect way to describe a bunch of ramen noodles thrown into his mouth with a bunch of hot water. Hardly what I'd call a good attitude to health. There's plenty of people worried about you. Roast on Virginium looks pretty tasty. It's not quite that bad. Doctor, if you want to get strong, you need a good work-life balance. To eat 3 square meals a day, and to get some exercise. Got that? Thanks for helping us out, Doctor. The same goes to everyone at Rhodes Island. I've made a lot of new friends here. If only Faylene were here too. After we're done eating, could you give us a detailed overview of this land? What? Why are you staring at me, Doctor? What, you want a drink? Well, it's not that you can, it's just... are you an adult yet? I really can't tell with that mask on. Oh, this is delicious! I need to note down the recipe. We've got to make it for Faylene once we save her. I'll have to tell her all about the journey we went on to save her, about all the lovely people we met along the way, and all the memories we made. I'm sure she'll love hearing about it. Man, that's nice. Yeah, it didn't fully clear it, but yeah. I cannot be bothered. I'll probably do this on my own. Right. And now I have unlocked the EX stages from what I remember. Oh yeah, I remember this stage. It's gonna be a fun one trying to do all that. But anyways. What to buy? Well, these. And these. Yes. Anyways, I'll just I guess why not. Anyways, thank you all for coming to the stream. It's been a really long one, I know. I shouldn't have done that, but hey, we yap on too much, and that's one of my skills that I like to be proud of. Anyways, thank you for watching this stream. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the stream. If you didn't, feel free to dislike it. If you couldn't catch it live, do be sure to comment down below your thoughts in the comment section. If you feel like I yapped on too much, or if you did feel like this was a good enough stream. But anyways, I am going to see you all in the next one, where we're going to try the stages, maybe 1 or 2 challenge mode stages if we are really feeling up to it. But yeah, that's about it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.